Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Time for another Marvel Snap video. New season. Modoc's out. It's not even on the homepage. That's how little they care. Fairly interesting card. Obviously, if you like Discord. Featured location, Sacred Timeline. It's a bit of a bait, really, because for a lot of decks, it just ends up filling up your hand. I am now currently ranked 79. Wow, we're going to get back to Infinite. I really, really want this card back. It's amazing. The deck we are using today, as per the title of the video, is this deck I used to get Infinite in Season 4. It's about to get nerfed to high hell, so I wanted to get as many games in with it as I can while I still can. You're going to see why. It's really fun. It's really easy. With good cube management, you could definitely get to Infinite before the nerfs. That's my plan. When the nerfs hit, I really, really like Mr. Negative, so I'm probably going to try out playing a Lockjaw deck. But for now, I just really want my that beautiful card back, so we are playing the deck. Really, really simple. You're obviously looking to hit Mr. Negative as soon as you can with Psylocke, but if you don't draw the Mr. Negative or you hit the Zabu, that's cool too. We've got 4/4 drops to take advantage of Zabu. Wong obviously works really, really well with the Mystique and the Silver Surfer. And then obviously there's the Spider-Man Absorbing Man combo. I've been finding that Spider-Man is actually crazy, crazy good. I know that at this point, it's not news that Spider-Man's a good card. Like, everyone kind of knows it. But yeah, if you've got Spider-Man and you haven't got lots of other fun, cool cards, I definitely recommend putting Spider-Man in your deck. You can just clinch some wins with him. Hopefully we'll see that today. On your top end, you've got Iron Man. If you hit Iron Man with Mr. Negative, it's cracked. Probably the best card. But if you don't, I mean, it's still kind of there. But I always find playing the Iron Man a bit clunky. I feel like I play Iron Man about 1% of games. But you'll see. Anyway, I played this deck a lot. I used it to get Infinite Season 4. That's why it's called Infinite Season 4. I can't remember the source of this deck. I did find it on Snap Zone. Check it out whilst you can. Obviously, once Zabu and Silver Surfer get nerfed, it's not going to be the same. I think there's still room for something similar. I actually think Zabu on 2 will be good still, and I actually am quite excited to try something that uses Zabu and like Spider-Man. Let's go. Also, if you saw my last video, I stupidly bought Dazzler, and I feel like if ever there was a hot location, featured location that might benefit Dazzler, maybe Sacred Timeline, so you can get 2 Dazzlers, but I still think she's trash, and I regret spending 6k tokens on her. Right, let's get right into this. Cool. This deck's super easy turn 1. You always skip, unless you have some kind of energy benefit, such as Elysium. And let's see what happens. Super flows. Epic. This could be a snap. This could be a snap. It's a snap for him. I'm kind of glad I didn't snap now. The nice thing about Mr. Negative decks, especially ones like this that are very, like, combo-orientated, is that a lot of the time they don't see the power coming, even though you've got Brood on the board. And to me, Brood kind of signals like, okay, that Brood's actually probably got 8 power. What do we play? Electro. Ah, okay. Okay, big stuff coming. That's nice. We can get the Mr. Negative out. I'd actually kind of rather have the 4 cards, to be honest. I'm not really that fussed about getting multiple Hulks. I'm probably going to look to win here using Spider-Man and Absman, as long as that's not... Yep, that's Absman. There goes my negative deck. Rough. That does happen every now and then. Okay, Shuri deck. I'm not too fussed about winning Asgard anymore, to be honest. Okay, so we want a Spider-Man next turn, without a doubt. So we're probably looking to Brood or Rogue this turn. It's just going to be playing big minions, that's the thing. I don't want to retreat now. I don't want to just give him 2 cubes for nothing. I kind of want to save the Rogue, but I feel like maybe the Rogue's just not going to be that helpful here. Cool. This has kind of gone terribly wrong. There's the Iron Man. No Mystique. I think There's no point retreating now. We may as well see what he plays this turn. But I think there's a chance we can win if we draw Mystique. We got... Oh, yeah, we're always getting our Mystique. Okay, I think there's hope. Not very much hope, but there's hope. He's got a lot of energy, though. He's got 8 energy this turn. I'm very glad I didn't snap as well, because that Absman interaction with Mr. Negative is pain. But then if he does something like this, what? Cool. Snap! Oh, I think we just won. I mean, he could. This could be the biggest debate ever. Yes! Oh! That's why you don't retreat, because I mean, like, oh no, oh, poor guy. How did he not realize? Unless he was trying to style on me, thinking that I was gonna retreat. That's so rough as well. Oh no, bless him. I've also resigned myself to the fact that this game makes me really, really toxic. I've seen a lot of other people comment about how they don't play Marvel Snap or they like mute opponents because it makes them toxic. I am one of those opponents. I'm sorry, guys. I know it may be very upsetting, but I just can't help myself. I try not to be. When it's someone who's nice and it's like healthy, good emoting, it's like cool. But sometimes I just can't help myself. There's just something about this game that just really like brings it out in me. So at the moment, Morbius is like very popular because of this new Modok deck. But Morbius plus Rogue, very good for us. This is probably... That's brave. I was about to say this is probably a snap for us. Because we just take his Morbius and then they just lose a lot of power. Okay, there goes his hand. I mean, we could just let him have the Vault. I don't really care. Do I really care? Not really. Mystique's cool. Got a couple of options here. We could Wong. We could Wong Mystique. Or we could Iron Man Mystique. Iron Man with Nidavellir is just really, really good, isn't it? And then we can just hold the Mystique back until next turn. Sif, fine, cool, whatever. I think that may have been a bit of a overly zealous snap on his part. Oh, juicy, juicy. I don't know about you guys, this looks pretty good to me. So this is going to put 20 power on right, and then another 16 on left. The only problem is, what if we do... So he's not going to play for Atlantis, right? He's going to let Atlantis go, surely. I'm not going to snap, just in case. We'll go with this. Oh, okay. Yeah, so as you can see, this deck's, like, complicated. And I say complicated in the way that our opponent was playing a discard deck there, a Modok deck, and the plan was very much like, oh, I'm just gonna play my Modok, discard my cards, get a big Morbius, blah 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 blah. And that's cool, that's fine. I've been playing a lot of Agatha Disco, sort of in the run-up to this season, just to farm a few boosters, do dailies, and I don't know, I just wasn't enjoying playing a competitive deck in Infinite. But this deck has a lot of different win conditions as well. So something that I've found quite profitable for the last few days is when Sokovia comes up, or when they Yondu and they kill your Silver Surfer, that they're like, ah, I've won. That's it. No Silver Surfer, game's over kind of thing. And it's just not. You can actually win really easily without Silver Surfer. But it's kind of good when something screws with your Silver Surfer, because it does really mess up the opponent. And they think, oh, you know, the Jubilee's pulled the Silver Surfer with no freeze on board. I've won. Yeah, cool. Wicked, we love that. I don't really care about the 6, but I do also kind of want the 6. It's just sad not playing Zabu there, so we could get like 2 4s out. This is fine. Okay. There he is, the man in the chair. I'm thinking of Zabuing, so next time we can play Jubilee Abzo. We need to see that Silver Surfer though. If we hit Surfer off the top, we can just play Surfer into Luke's bar. This is almost snap territory. We've just got 5 cards left in the deck. And I'm just a bit cautious, because without Surfer, we could lose the Raft quite easily. Okay. Not great. Also not great. We'll hang about, though. If he doesn't snap, we'll hang about. I mean, the thing is, we can sneak into Luke's bar. So, in my opinion, he's probably playing... He's probably going to Arlen Zola this Venom, right? How many cards have we got left in the deck? 3. I've got Spider-Man left in my deck. Spider-Man. Wong. I'm actually going to stick about. I think we can survive this. I'm not going to snap. I'm not going to snap. Arrow. Okay, sure. So, if he Arnim Zola's here, he'll end up with 12 mids. So he'd have to beat 12 mid is the big problem. We beat left. But then if he doesn't have Arnim Zola, we're fine. And I kind of want to roll the dice here. I mean, what have I actually got in my deck? I've got Spider-Man plus one other thing. That one other thing has got to have more than one attack, right? We've had a good run. We'll do it for the content. Okay. Cool. Oh, no, the squirrels! The squirrels are actually going to nut us, aren't they? What's the other thing? The Wong! Oh, yeah, of course it's the Wong. That's funny. We're going to lose! We're going to lose because it's an evil... Oh, the squirrels are so good! Oh, my goodness. That squirrel girl. Rough is the word. We actually lost the squirrel girl. Oh, I bet he wasn't expecting that either. I was here thinking about Arnim Zola, and then he squirrel girls me. Rough. Okay, that one I should have retreated, and I think if I hadn't had the first 2 games go like my way, I probably would have retreated there. So the biggest thing that will hold you back from hitting Infinite, in my opinion, is cube management. 100%. You can play a really bad deck and you can beat people because you know people will be overconfident and they won't think about it. Like, who looks at turn 6 and thinks, "Oh, this is going to be a Hulk, right?" That's rough. Weird World's really like finicky with this deck. This could be good though. This could work. Devil Dinosaur, okay. This could work. Okay. I'm vibing, you know. We're gonna stick around for this one. I think I'm going to do this, because my deck is very ability based, so as he's drawing from my bet deck, if he can't use his on reveals, he might struggle a lot. Whereas I've got, okay, this guy really wants to play for right. That's fine. I might snap, to be honest. I'm feeling pretty good. Iceman. The only thing is, I'm not going to get any on reveals either. Really, mate? Okay. I don't know what he's got in his deck. I mean, obviously he's playing for one lane, but like, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not going to be a huge Devil Dinosaur, is it? Are you telling me that he's got the fucking Infernaut in his hands? Surely that's enough. No way, he's got Infinite. Why are you running Infinite on your fucking Dino deck? Okay, you know, that's my bad. I just thought, you know what? I feel like I could have retreated there. That could have been an easy retreat. I can't believe I lost that one. That's just weird world, just messing with my confidence levels. I think it just goes to show that you don't need to be good at the game or particularly smart to get to Infinite, as I have no idea what I'm doing. And here we are. So as far as like retreating from locations go, some people would see Subterranea and be like, "Oh, I'm leaving. Like, this is a bad location for me." Whilst I agree that this is a terrible location for this deck, having 5 rocks like really messes us up. It's not. And then when we got the Elysium afterwards, we've still got a decent game plan here. And like this guy, for example, this Dracula, if he doesn't play out all of these rocks, he's going to quickly find that his Dracula's got 1 attack. It's working out. It's doing okay. We're all right. We've got the bones of a good build here. I don't know how we're going to win Throne Room, though. I probably should have played Mr. Negative into Throne Room. But then these discard decks at the moment seem a bit finicky as well, to me. We've got the opportunity to build a big rogue into... Okay, I don't know if I agree with that snap on your part, my friend, but no worries. That Sunspot's only got 5 attack at the moment, so we can probably outpace the Sunspot. It'd be nice if that was... Oh, okay, yeah, that was a good snap because of the Spider-Man. I mean, all is not lost. It's just upsetting I did it that way around. I'm gonna retreat on this one. I'm gonna retreat on this one. That was unfortunate, guys. I find that this deck normally like preys on discard decks. That Spider-Man was just very unexpected. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Playing Agatha. I wonder if he's actually playing Agatha. Okay, Wickets. Easy turn 1. Yeah, but how's everyone doing? How's life? I've been in a bit of a slump at work. Been feeling a bit worse for the wear, as they say. I'm gonna play right just in case it's like Sanctum Sanctorum or something we can't play into. Just really struggling, to be honest. Like, this new season of Marvel Snap, as bad as this sounds, it's coming at a really good time for me, because it's something that gets me like genuinely sort of excited and engaged, really. Oh my god, what is it? I've been playing quite a lot this season off of recording, as you can tell, as I'm already ranked 79 from ranked 70 after like 2 days. And like, I've not had so many people snap me as when I've started playing now. What's the point of that? Like, what a great snap. Okay, I would love to hear... I think what we want to do is we want to negative... We haven't drawn Silver Surfer. That's the only thing that makes me nervous about doing this. But if we can draw Absman off the top, then we can lock him out of 2 lanes and it's just an easy win. I really don't want this to be Silver Surfer here. Please, game. Oh, okay, because you've got Mr. Negative. Okay, cool. So we're not playing Agatha. If this is Agatha, Mr. Negative, that's quite funny. Wong's a great hit. Okay, now Absman off the top and I snap. That's not Absman. But I might just Spider-Man anyway, just to lock him out. Three cards left in deck. Okay, so I think our win conditions here are probably going for we either want to hit the Mystique or the Iron Man. If we hit the Abs Man, we're in a bit of a worse for wear spot. That's fantastic. We're snapping back. Screw you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Perfect. He's got priority as well. Oh no, he hasn't got priority. I've got priority. So I think so. He plays a card mid. It goes up. If he's playing Silver Surfer and he's going for mids, right's one. There's no way he's playing anything into right. So we're ignoring right. It's just this gives us 8, so we would lose left. This gives us 24. It's just a case of, does he have some way, like, is he going to have a rogue or something? Because if he has a rogue and he steals the Mystique, then we lose. I'm going to do it this way, just in case. I'm very confident at this point, though. He probably thinks I've got Silver Surfer. He's probably doing some maths around that. Yeah. See, when I said about being toxic earlier, it's like, I have to do this now because, you know, he snapped, like, way too early. And I know it's really, really bad, and if you stop watching the video or you leave a comment saying you're toxic, I understand. There's just, I have to admit, this game just brings that out in me. I am a bit of a troll. So yeah, as you can see, this deck is, like, not the easiest to pilot. I don't find it too bad, though, and I always find it interesting, like, with my background playing, like, Hearthstone and, like, some other card games. I played like a bit of Runeterra and that. Whenever people talked about like, oh, this, you know, these decks are hard to pilot, I've always found them to not be too bad. I guess compared to like some other types of decks. Yeah, sure, I get it. But I've always personally found stuff like Zoo and aggro way harder to pilot. Which I know sounds really weird because it's like you're supposed to just go face, etc. And I, as someone who's played a card game before, and I'm sure you're probably the same, I've gone through phases where I've just got, like, annoyed, for lack of a better word. And I'm like, alright, fine, screw this, I'm just going to play aggro, I'm just going to play Zoo. Just, I want easy wins, and then, like, they're not easy wins. Because, you know, aggro and Zoo players, they, I know Zoo and aggro aren't the same thing. Like, trust me. But, like, it's sort of in my head always gets lumped together in the same thing. Cool, free Enchantress. I was kind of expecting this to be a Hazmat deck, now I'm not really sure. Rough. Not the Underworld, though. Kinda tempted to just Iron Man here. What's left of my deck? Spider-Man. What else is left of my deck? I don't know. I just don't know if the Mr. Negative's worth it. I don't think it is. You know, we'll do this. We'll play this. Maybe it'll spook him off. Polaris.
I am Iron Man.
Do we stick around for this? I mean, we can win. It's just, do we? Because say he doubles down on mids, we can do this. Or we could leave mid alone and we could add 8 right. I don't love it. I'm gonna smart retreat because the point of this video is not to just play every game to completion just to show that I'm my ludicrous theories on how other people are gonna play, getting it completely wrong every time. We're trying to climb here. We're trying to achieve something. I want to try and get to rank 90 before the end of this video. I don't know how long this one is going to be. Originally, I was planning to do my most popular video on YouTube, which is not saying a lot, was when Zabu came out. I did 10 games as soon as he came out, just to sort of test him out in a deck. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that with MODOK. And then MODOK dropped. And yesterday, unfortunately, I was actually at my granddad's funeral. So I was more focused on that for a start, but also when I did finally get a chance to sort of play Marvel Snap last night, I wasn't really emotionally or sort of mentally in a position to do a recording. Just because it's quite an intense day with family and everything, and like I kind of wanted to, you know, sort of have a bit of time to think about life, etc. And Yeah, so by the time it sort of got to today, it's sort of 3 o'clock where I am now. I played, as you can tell, I'm ranked 79, so even though the season only came out 36 hours ago, I played a little bit. This is looking really good, by the way. The Brood's a bit terrifying. I mean, I could just lock him out. I mean, he's a Patriot deck, right? So do I actually care about him playing cards? Probably not. I kind of want to get something into Kiln. I think we've got to ignore the easy Spider-Man play. Which is sad because it's always nice to play Spider-Man there. We could still hit the Iron Man is probably the best thing we were looking for now. Okay, we'll hang. We'll hang. We can still win this. It's going to be a bit tricky though. He has invested a lot in Kiln though. So there is a good chance that we can still pull this back. And yeah, I was going to do a 10 games with, what's his face? MODOK. Not really a piece of me, if I'm honest. Oh, God. What's left in the deck? So, we Jubilee mids. No. Yeah, calm down, mate. Calm down. So, we Mystique. The Wong. This needs to pull a 3. How many 3s have we got left? We've got literally Iron Man and Brood. Is it Iron Man and Brood? Iron Man and Brood are in there. There's something else in there. Is it a 4? Nope, all of our 4s are out. So it's got to be a 3. It's Rogue. So there's a Rogue in there as well. So this is a 66% chance this works every time. If it's Ultron, we lose horribly. Ooh, do we lose horribly? Yeah, Zabu's not quite big enough. So this needs to be Brood, really. Ah, screw it. Let's do it. I know I said we weren't doing this, but let's do it. I want to... And that's pretty killer for us. See, just don't even think about Cosmo. I should have conceded anyway, because I thought it was going to be, don't be Brood now, be Iron Man. Just, oh no, Rogue. Okay, Rogue's fine. I should have walked away. Recording just brings it out in me. Like the reason I'm like ranked 79, almost 80 after like a day, is because like I'm pretty good when I'm not recording, but I put on the video and like I just lose it. Oh dear. Yeah, MODOK's cool. Obviously, a lot of people. I mean, the chance of anyone seeing this because it's so deep into the video. Ooh, Shang-Chi. Glad he's lost that. The fact that it's like not as good as the last two, like it's not as defining, is good. I think. I like MODOK. I think MODOK's cool. I just think. Obviously, MODOK's not as good as some of the other Season Pass cards, and that's fine. I kind of want to fiddle Sacred Timeline to get a second Silver Surfer, but I kind of need to do it tactfully, so I have enough hand space to still get a draw once I play Mr. Negative. Interesting. We're playing Electro. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this, and I'm not backing down. And he can Hobgoblin or Professor X, Juggernaut, okay. That's a very weird snap. Oh, okay, oh. Wow. That's really unlucky. Oh, I don't want to concede, but I really should. We're going to add 6 mids. But he's just going to beat that. That Juggernaut was killer, man. Goodness sake. If that Juggernaut had knocked it to the right, we would have been fine as well. And I think we could have won that. Sad. It's annoying that he got rewarded for that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think MODOK's a bad card. I think there's definitely some use for him. But I think it's one of those cards, kind of like Dazzler, where like we just haven't seen the right deck for MODOK yet. I think obviously it's opened up a new type of archetype for discards in the way of like you've got like that Invisible Woman package with Hela, and you've got other options like the crazy big Morbius, and like Hela Carrier feels a lot better now because you can consistently discard it and get a lot of value out of it. And there's like a whole collect thing. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool cards. But is it as meta defining as Silver Surfer or Zabu? No, probably not. I started playing at the table and why is everyone suddenly running Daredevil? God, so painful. Okay. I'm going to play Jubilee. The main reason I'm playing Jubilee is because I'm worried that next turn he's going to Professor X me. So... Cool. You wouldn't play Daredevil and Professor X, surely, my guy. Okay, we're going to Spider-Man, so that if he locks us out of a lane, we'll lock him out of a lane. But we're going to Spider-Man left. No, we're not, because we need the board space. We're going to Spider-Man right. And am I going to Mystique as well, just in case it is Professor X? I'm going to Mystique as well, just in case it is Professor X. So the logic here is, if he locks my lane here, I can still play the Surfer to give it a little push-up. Plus, it obviously puts it outside the range of Professor X. This could be some kind of weird, like, ongoing discard Spectrum deck, maybe? I don't really know what's going on here. This is very strange. We'll see when this comes up, I guess. Yep, there's the Professor X. Okay, I'm not upset about that. I think I just won. What? Wicked? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just quickly end the game before he realizes. Oh my goodness gracious me, the Dracula might discard Infinite. No, no, no. No, please, please game, please be kind to me. I should have paid more attention. I should have played the Iron Man bit. Oh wait, it's Kiln. Oh! Oh my goodness. This has been a roller coaster. Oh my goodness. Come on, we can get to 80 before I have to end this video. Oh, I was gonna stream this one as well. Not that I think anyone would necessarily want to see me stream. But YouTube was like, you've got to wait 24 hours before you stream, mate. So here we are. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little stream. Because I'm off work tomorrow. I need to get my second monitor set up though. I've just got a new computer. And I'm not a very technical guy, and I don't have the right cables to plug in my second monitor at the moment. Which anyone who is good with a computer probably sounds like the most nonsense thing to say ever. But I thought they'd be the same cables, so I didn't really think about it. I think I need VGAs to HDMI or something like that. So yeah. But I'm excited. I'm hopefully going to record some more exhilarating games. Now that I have a better computer. That's my plan anyway. Invisible Woman's dope, because if they're playing the discard deck, we can just rogue their Invisible Woman and then blow their hand up. Which I... Brave. Brave snap, my friend. I think they've seen the Invisible Timeline and they're like, I'm going to fill it, and I'm going to get my hand and discard it twice. Nope, we're skipping a turn. Okay. My guy's playing 4D chess. Zabu is really, really cool. Do we want to try and fill the Sacred Timeline? I mean, we could. We could go for, like, extra surfers. I mean, what are we playing, right? I think we play Zabu left, so we've got a free drop in left. Okay. My guy, I am sorry. It is time that you say goodbye to your hands. Show me your Modok. Play Modok, and then it's going to just get bye-bye hands. And I'm going to snap now. Because now he's going to discard his Hela. And this is where it gets really sad for them. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid! It just stopped my Mr. Negative! It doesn't even matter, there goes his hands. Bye-bye Captain Marvel. See you, Giganto. Yep. And Nick Fury. Crazy. Okay. He's got one card. One card. Will it be able to beat my amazing... I mean, he could still win right. I might have just played myself so hard. Oh no, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that is why you don't snap early on invisible. Snapping on invisible woman's cracked as well. Like, who does that? I guess he didn't want the wave to go off either. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I tried to remember what decks people are playing as well. Like, I played this guy quite a few times, but I cannot remember what deck he's playing. Plunder Castle was a nightmare. So where I'd say like, oh yes, there's no, ooh, but then see, look, Mindscape. I was about to say, there's no location that I'd be like, run away as soon as you see it if it's first location. Plunder Castle, I was gonna say, is probably the only one that maybe, but now that we've seen it, this is looking good. We can Spider-Man on turn 5, but that would leave them with our Iron Man. Not necessarily a problem. Okay. So if we do this and then we abs man, Fisk Tower's locked out, and then as long as he has a 6-drop, we can win on 6. Because I don't have a 6-drop. So if he fills up Mindscape, and then he gets my hands, he can't play unless he draws a 6. I mean, he could have America Chavez. God, you see, the strategy is unreal. That is very, very sad. I don't know. I feel like I kind of have to commit to... I've got to commit to it now. Because if I don't commit to it, I mean, he's going to get my hand next turn. So he'd be able to buff the Broods anyway. So if he doesn't draw his Silver Surfer... This is very heavily relying on him having a 6-drop in his hand. Wong, fine. Surfer, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is looking like a retreat, guys. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I may have screwed the pooch a bit with this one. But I mean, I don't think I would ever be in a position to be Zabu Surfer. Yeah, he wasn't gonna have a 6. I mean, ooh. I mean, if I played it a bit better, I could have won because he had Mr. Fantastic, so I could have like hit into left. But yeah, I just don't. Sinful. No, that was my bad. I was a bit gung-ho with the Spider-Man there, and like if I'd drawn my Zabu, I think I could have won that because I could have easily Zabu'd and then just locked him out both lanes, and then I don't have anything that can go on Plunder Castle. But even then, he still would have got the Surfer Wong, which is like painful. Okay, this is looking like a decent timeline. We really like the Avengers compound because, like, when you do hit it with the Spider-Man, it feels really, really good. Okay, nothing too crazy yet. I kind of want to play a card though. I love this rogue effect. Sure, why not? I don't think this guy's going to be playing any ongoings. This seems like a pool 1/2, probably bot deck, to be honest. No Spider-Man, which makes us sad. We're going to play Mr. Negative left, because we can't play him in Big House. Okay. This is a interesting situation, to say the least. I kind of like the idea of playing Jubilee to try and get Wall. I don't think it's crazy. Kazar. I'm going to lose to a bot, aren't I? Love it. There's Zabu. Zabu helps. Brood helps too. I'm kind of thinking this is our best bet. Except we may as well just do that. We never win mid doing this. Okay, so this bot's going to play America Chavez, right? So if they play America Chavez left, then they'll have 11. and we will have more than 11. I'm not going to snap, just in case, because, you know, yeah, these bots can be tricky. Okay, so it's going to be 2 1-drops. Blades, that's a big blade. Okay, that's a win. Thank goodness, I can still beat an AI playing pool 1 and 2 cards. There's still some hope for me. In my head for a moment, I really thought it was going to come down to that Psylocke, and I don't know why. So yeah, one tip I would say for playing this deck, and if you're watching this video, chances are the cards have already been nerfed. But if you can still play Surf like this, it's really important to just make sure you spread your freeze across all the lanes. Because that way then, if you can have like some very surprising wins, where like you might have Brood and left, and then freeze and right, and then if you had just say Zabu in mid, like, I think people often forget that Zabu is a free, and pardon me, it does get buffed by server. I know a lot of people don't forget that, but you know what I mean. It's something that can be quite easily overlooked when sort of calculating damage, especially if you've got a Brood in one lane and again multiple frees in the other. You'd be like, ah, oh, it's just a Zabu in mid. But you know, with the Wong and the Surfer, it does add up very very quickly. Cool, destroy or discard. In this situation, I'm just gonna Zabu. I actually kind of want to fill the raft. I don't know if I want to fill it enough to... I'm going to ignore the raft at this point, actually, and I'm just going to set up Wong. And if he fills the raft, I'm just going to... Fine. Cool. This kind of suits me in a way. And then we'll just do this for now. This might not be good enough, but if he plays something into mid that's like akin to destroy and the Wolverine jumps in the spot or goes into Mojo World, then we're pretty much sorted. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, that literally doesn't matter. Annoyingly, we didn't play Mystique last. We've got a couple of options. So he's playing a card mid, and he's going to try and bounce the Wolverine, right? If the Wolverine goes left, we lose left. So we need to play for mid a bit. What's actually left in my deck? So if we Jubilee, we could hit Mr. Negative, Rogue, or Brute. For that reason, I think we should just play Mystique Surfer. But if he's playing something that's going to try and kill the Wolverine, this is probably the better way of doing it. Really silly of me. If I'd thought about it a bit more, I could have... Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Losing that 50-50. Okay, wicked. Can't do anything about that. Sure, mate. I don't think that was a good snap on their part, but... them's the breaks. Sometimes it does just come down to the 50-50s. Rough. How long have we been going for? We've been going for 44 minutes. Jeez. Alright, well, if we don't get there by the hour mark, maybe we'll just have to call it quits. But I believe we can make it to rank 80. Nexus is a good one. We can always Spider-Man it as well, which feels good. Morax is a bit of a hard one for us to play into. I think we're going to go Psylocke, Mr. Negative, probably. Oh, that's such a jarring location to hit. At least the Mr. Negative effect goes off first. And then after this, we're probably... our path probably looks like playing Zabu into Spider-Man on Nexus. That's probably going to be... oh, Wolverine. Okay. It's nice to see more Wolverine since the Sure, dude. Nice early snap on your part. Very interesting. Wave, sure. So the interesting thing about this is, I would say now that it's probably quite obvious. He's playing Galactus, right? So he's going to go for this Vibranium Mines. So what we'll do is we'll snap back. He's got priority, and I made this mistake in a game yesterday. So we'll play Spider-Man on the lane, he's going to Galactus, and then absorbing on the other side. And now, if you watch here, Galactus, yep, easy game. Nice one. And that is probably way more telegraphed than anything. I mean, this Wolverine's going to get pretty big. We might still lose. We've got to draw something that has the equivalent of 4 power, but we've got, like, so much Vibranium in our deck. Oh, no, we need 5 power. Oh, we might have still lost. Jarring. Jarring. Do we try and fake him out, though, is the thing. I'll go for it. I'll go for the fake out. Let's see if he. We'll see if he can. We'll see if we'll go for it. It's tempting. It's tempting. We got to do it. I can't lose 4 cubes for no reason. So lucky. It's like so predictable. It's just that Wolverine, man. If the Wolverine hadn't bounced. And I think this is the frustrating part with Marvel Snap sometimes. And I know you get it with a lot of card games. But it is like that RNG element. And I know it's the whole like benefit of a virtual card game. But God, it feels bad when it doesn't go your way. Like if that Wolverine had just jumped straight from left and only gained 2 attack and we won. That was like the read. And I think it's a real shame. Like, I guess he got the read of, like, oh, he's played Mr. Negative on the same thing as Psylocke, and he's gonna, you know, play this way so I can Galactus. But, like, God, it was so transparent. It's like, it's just jarring, man. What are we dealing with? Okay. I don't really care about filling this location. If anything, I don't want to fill it, but I just want to play it this way so that we can... Okay. Yeah, I really wasn't that interested in... Sure, I guess. If he snaps, I'm going to back up. Because if he snaps, I feel like he's got Spider-Man, Absorbing Man, same as me. If he doesn't snap, I'll stay. Cool. Darkhawk. Darkhawk's actually fine. I'm okay with that. Maybe not actually. I can beat one Darkhawk. The annoying thing is like Rogue's on reveal disappears because otherwise I could steal this and then steal this, but I just can't. I can't do it that way. And it's really upsetting because this should be a win, and I wish I could show him that. It's like the way it works. That obviously it replaces her on reveal with the ongoing is kind of annoying. But then I guess with Odin it would be very, very oppressive to have it like trigger multiple times. How are we doing for time? 48 minutes in and we've almost achieved nothing. Tell me you play Marvel Snap without playing Marvel Snap. I haven't seen Sunspot for a while, to be fair. Is this the same guy? Am I really that silly that I didn't like pay attention to the name match to match? Okay, Zabu's cool. Just try and spread it out a bit. Cool. And just, sure, get that out of the way early. Cosmo's kind of nice with this deck sometimes because it just means I can play Iron Man there, feeling a bit more confident now. I don't really love the Sunspot. The Sunspot's probably the big problem. I might just chuck a Mystique. Oh, I guess it's going to copy the Zabu, so it's not terrible. Okay, sure is fine. I feel relatively confident at this point. I think I'm going to do this. Do I want to say Jubi? I'll play the Jubilee now. If it pulls Silver Surfer, that's the worst hit, but then it's just not terrible. Cool, that's fine. And I'm gonna... Am I gonna snap him? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and just, like, think about this for a second. Yeah, okay, I should have snapped. Oh, it is oppressive. It is oppressive. But then if you change Zabu to the 2-3 or whatever it is that the nerf's gonna be, it's still gonna have, like, a very similar effect, because you can still... That's still an achievable play to, That's a cool Ant-Man variant. Sure. I don't play Ant-Man, but sure. It's still going to be possible to get down the Spider-Man Abso a bit, like, quite effectively. I think it's good they're nerfing both Silver Surfer and Zabu. I think just doing one wasn't enough. Crimson Cosmos, the worst location for this deck. It's a decent place to dump, Mr. Negative, at least. These are bad locations so far. These are some of the worst locations. Okay. Cloning Vats, though, is different. I don't mind just playing... I mean... The Zabu's got very limited effectivity here. But it's something to play, right? Ooh, Silver Surfer's Silver Spicy. Cool, man. Yeah, have your things. Hopefully he plays Killmonger here. A very small Mr. Negative. I'm looking for a 0 cost here that I can play with Mr. Negative. Killmonger coming was kind of obvious, I'm not going to lie, which is good. Helps us out a lot. So, best hit here, probably Wong. Wong would be pretty good, but otherwise, something that we can play off of Crimson Cosmos would be cool. Yeah, there's a Wong. I think that's winnable. Yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, Cosmo would suck. But even then, I think a Cosmo is not that bad. If he's playing Cosmo, he's not playing left. I think this is winnable. That feels like a good snap to me, because I'm confident that I can outpace whatever kind of damage he's doing. I mean, that Lizard's going to go down by 3, so off the bat, it's 9-7 to 10-14. And then we're getting 3 additional Surfer procs. There's 9 extra going in, no, 12 extra going into mid lane, and then 15 and 21 extra, something huge going into right lane. He's really thinking about this. He's probably moving the Cosmo between each lane, going, well, I could Cosmo and Surfer. I might lose, guys, but this one feels good to me. Okay, 4 cards. Yep, Nova. Ooh, Mysterio, okay. That was unexpected. And then that's what, another Killmonger? I don't think it's enough. It's cute, but I don't think it'll do it. It's just so oppressive. Like, it's completely correct that they're nerfing it. Close one, though. Closer than I thought it was going to be. I really thought he was just going to play a Cosmo and a Surfer. We're getting there. We're getting there. How are we doing for time? 54 minutes. Cool. Same guy. Same guy. Okay. I think there is definitely an element of surprise with this deck as well, and I think that it does kind of lose a bit of its punch once you kind of know what's coming. Don't love Negative Zone, but it's a good location to play Brood into. But where there's Baxter building, I kind of want to... I got Iron Man in hand, though. An Iron Man in hand, not great. Okay, committing hard to left lane we are. If really, really want that free power. Although I won't lie, I can remember playing, what's it called? Bishop Angela. I really used to like Bishop. They just, I don't know, he might fit back into this deck once the nerfs come through. Wow, committing all of that to Baxter buildings. Ugh. Dream Dimension. Nobody likes that. Okay, there's Brood. So, I think we just want to do this. Hopefully we hit the Silver Surfer. If not, we can try and redraw it with Jubilee. Okay. It's not really winnable for us. I'm going to just go for the retreat later. Hopefully he thinks I've got Surfer and just backs up, because the Surfer would be massacre him again. How are we doing for time? Oh, 3 minutes till. He retreated as well. Wow, okay. I should have waited. A lot of people don't use that retreat late thing. It's something I learnt off Binks. And to be honest, when I'm playing when I'm at Infinite, I just retreat. Okay, squirrels. Give me PTSD from the beginning of the video. Nidavellir is a really good location for Brute. I kind of want to try and play for left. Getting Asgard's just really, really good with this deck. Well, I guess that dream's dead. Okay. So, we're playing some kind of Death Destroy deck, which is fine. Easy Zabu. Hopefully we draw Mr. Negative off the top. He took a card out of our deck for us, so should be a bit easier to draw. If not, I'd probably play Jubilee if I drew that. Wong's fine too. I think I'm going to go Wong Psylocke just to get as much energy as I can for next turn. Mr. Negative, probably the best draw now. Would be amazing. Yeah, it only doubles the base stat, unfortunately, mate. Nice try, though. I'm not a huge fan of that Killmonger. Okay, this is looking better. So what we can do is we can do this and just flood these locations. And then we can finish with Silver Surfer Mystique. Which isn't terrible and is almost snappable. The only reason I'm not is just in case something crazy like this happens. Like Venom? Deadpool, okay. You know, whenever stuff like that happens, I have to check to make sure I read that right and it was only turn 5, because that seems like a turn 6 play from him, really. Definitely interesting. What's left in the deck? Mr. Negative. Nothing worth mentioning. Sure. I'm snapping here because I don't see what he could have that's that big. Like, what's he actually going to play? He's, like, flooded that location so he can't on him Zola or anything. If he Galactuses, cool, we beat Galactus. It just seems like a very weird play to me that he's done it that way. I kind of regret... Well, no, I don't regret it. No, this is fine. There might be something I'm missing here, but I just can't think of a card that would win in a scenario. Yeah, that was a very weird one, Pog. What are you doing, bro? Okay, it is almost 1 minute on the dot. So what we're going to do is... Oh yeah, thumbs up, mate. Yeah, good for you. We're going to go, and we're going to try and get to 80. But if we lose a game, that's it. Video is over. Or when we hit 80, we'll call it there. So let's do this. We need 12 cubes. This could be as little as 2 games. 2 games? Yeah, as little as 2 games. 12 cubes. Let's do it. I'm just gonna Psylocke mid. We could go for the double Psylocke on the Sinister London, but I just don't think it's that good. The Regretti Spaghetti. I mean, yeah, we've got the Mr. Negative now. I think next turn we're going for the Zabu. This is kind of crazy though. I'm snapping him. I feel good about this one. I've got the double Iron Man as well, and I just feel like in the Destroy deck you don't have room for Enchantress. Yeah, cool. Double She-Hulk's good. This is pretty disgusting as well, because I can just lock him out of every single lane now. Do I want to do? I want to do Jubilee, Spider-Man. No. I want to do Jubilee, Spider-Man, Absorbing Man. That's GG. Zabu is a problem. Here's why. The funny part is... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say he's going to concede, but I haven't even won yet. But I have one. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. He might stick it out. Nope. Okay, cool. 1 game down. Fair play, dude. You tried. 10 cubes to go. Let's do it. 10 cubes to 80. Okay, draw 2 cards. That's good for us. What's not good is if we don't draw Psylocke here. Cool, now we're missing a draw. Next turn, Brood. Man, Brood is like one of the last cards I unlocked from Series 3. And I really underestimated how strong Brood was. Like, I always thought Brood was a good card. Oh my god. Literally no stopping my draws. You know what? I'm just gonna Spider-Man now, and then I'm probably gonna Absorbing Man next turn. This has been awful. This is too much card draw. Bloody Moongale ruining everything. Okay, cool, wicked. Could miss the negative. I'm gonna have to Absorbing Man, right? I really want to play for mid, but like, the problem is that I'm gonna just, you know, end up filling my own location, with filling my hand again. When really, I probably need to draw a Silver Surfer. I think I'm looking to Silver Surfer Rogue next turn. I've got 4 cards in deck, so chances of actually hitting my Surfer are a bit low. But yeah, I used to think Brood was like good, but like not as good as he obviously is. Brood's crazy. But I think one of the other things about Brood that's really good is you see a Brood, and maybe not so much anymore now, but before it was like, oh, it could be, you know, Cerebro 2, or it could be Patriot, and I think like it's nice to have cards in your deck that don't necessarily give away that you're like playing that deck. So obviously with my deck, once you see Mr. Negative, if you've got, you know, experience playing this kind of deck, you know what's coming. But obviously when you play the Psylocke, it's like, oh, it could be Ramp, you know, it could be an Electro. I think Electro, for me, I don't have Galactus yet, so when I play Electro, I play like big control. So when I see an Electro, I think, oh, value. Or the other thing is Galactus. Okay, let's see what happens here. Zabu's a bit terrifying. Oh, they retreated. Fuck! I mean, it's good, right? We don't lose a cube because they retreated as well. Cool, still 10 cubes to go, guys, and then we can end this video. Okay, bar with no name is good for us. As we can drop Mr. Negative in there. These locations, man. These locations! Oh, what is going on? I'm gonna do this just to get rid of the Nova from the rickety bridge so he doesn't get the buffs. Please, Wolverine, I beg of you. Flip into the bloody bar with no name for me, dude. I mean, there's a good chance this is Galactus. And if this is Galactus, I'm screwed. So, okay, flip on the spot. Which, if it's Galactus, actually kind of helps us. Because I can miss the negative here, and then I can Spider-Man mid, and I should be able to win off of that. Which is kind of funny, really. Okay, Deathlock, sure. Please flip into bar with no name. There we go. We did it. I think we snap him now. We got the Absorbing Man as well. Okay, so the plan here is, if we Spider-Man the rickety bridge... You can't play anything into it. This could go horribly wrong. It's going to come down to these blooming Wolverine flips, isn't it? Yep, cool. Of course. Please go somewhere that isn't mid. Wicked. Okay, cool. Well, that's completely screwed us. You know what? Let's see if we can bait a snap out of him by going ARG. Because we've actually got a really strong final turn. It's probably good enough, I reckon, as well. Yeah, he's... Okay, cool. Yeah, Venom. It's going to depend when this Wolvie flips, I think. Actually, no, it doesn't... Ooh. Ooh, if it flips on the spot, that's actually really good for us. Because we beat it if it flips on the spot. I think we win. I think we win regardless. I think we have baited and outsmarted him. Yeah, sorry, dude. As much as I love that new Wolverine, like, that's ridiculous. 17 power! Okay, guys, the hype is real. The hype is real. 6 cubes to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's it called again? Is that Omega rank? Yeah, Omega. Let's do it. Let's get that horrific MODOK splash that we're going to use. Are there bots at the start of the season? I don't know if anyone knows this. Are there bots that use the new max ranked ward card back? Because, like, there are literally people... This is very interesting. That's cool. I don't normally like pixel variants, but that's cool. Oh, gutted. I bet you're well sad about that, Deadpool, eh? Give him a little note. I'm not going to fill Sacred Timeline. He can have it. If he wants... Yeah, go for it. Have all these. Weirdly craptastic cards. Savage Lands sucks, but that's fine. We want full brood value. I think we're going to go for it on Wakanda, just because he's going to... Actually, we should have really gone for it on the Sacred Timeline. Oh, well. Yeah, they're bots with the season card back, because I played a few games, and within, like, the first, like, hour, I think I played, like, obviously, like, half a day into the season, there was people who, like, had the season card back, and, like, cool, good for you. But at the same time, like, that's so quick. Like, the cube acquisition must be crazy. Like, when I played this deck last season, I went from rank 80 to rank 95 in 6 hours. So, like, doable. Yeah, sure, cool. But, man, that's some crazy stuff. Oh, it's just too good, you know. You gotta snap when you hit a hand like that, surely, you know. And we've got the Iron Man and the Silver Surfer for the finish. Like, chef's kisses. Best thing we could draw would be Mystique. Cool, yep, Deathlock. I actually think people say move needs cards, but I think destroy needs cards as well. I feel like destroy is so much weaker than it used to be. So I'm thinking, guys, we do this. This seems like the big brain play. Mid secured, left gains 11, 14, 28. And then right, we've still got a decent punch here. I'm feeling good. I think we've done it. Demon, fine.
I am Iron Man.
Boom, boom. Ooh, baby. One more game and we're there, guys. One more game and we're there. If you've stuck around this far, please leave a comment letting me know what I can work on and what you've enjoyed. Because I'm really enjoying doing this. And like, it'd just be nice to get a bit of feedback, and hopefully I am making content people enjoy. But yeah, if you're still around, thank you as well. I recognise it's now been over an hour. Crazy. Okay. Kind of tempted to just throw the Mystique out there. I think most of the stuff the Mystique wants to copy is in the hand, so the Iron Man and the Wong are both here. So apart from Zabu, there wasn't really anything left for her to copy anyway. Sure. Okay. Let's hope. I don't know if we want to play the Brood this turn, though. I kind of feel like this is the right play.
I am Iron Man.
I might just be getting Infinauted here, which is interesting. And if we're getting Infinauted, what's the play? I think this could be the tacky retreat. I think it's gotta be. It's like, how do we beat that unless he just doesn't play right? Okay. It's fine, we're still in it, we're in it. We said it until we lose one, or we reach level 80, we're going. We're still in it, we're still in it. I have faith, guys, I have faith. Okay. Hala's fine. I think I'm going to play Psylocke right, just so we have the flexibility to move it if we need to. Mirror Dimension. That's funky. We've got Silver Surfer in hand. I think we can just play Jubilee. Okay. Not the worst. Yeah, nice. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna kill your Psylocke. There you go, kill my Mr. Negative as well. Kind of a weird place to play Groot, don't you think? Because, like, I guess some people would be like, oh, I'm going to try and kill your Polaris, but I don't think situationally that I was ever going to hit that level of power. So, but yeah, fair. Interestingly, I think we're going to go Wong here. Sarah? Got some real interesting options here. I think the real question is, do they think we're going to move stuff to New York? This is spice because, like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my gut here, and I'm gonna do this. What on earth is this guy doing? Did he just move? Okay, he put everything in New York. God damn it, Cosmo! How jarring. Although if I had moved everything to New York, I would have won. Rough. Well, I guess that's the end of the video. It's been fun. I will probably make it to 80 very soon, hopefully before the next video. I am looking to stream, like I said, so maybe the next thing you'll see will be a stream, maybe it'll be a video. But until next time, guys, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I've been Mr. Sapman. Have a great day.